Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nizar and I am from Universitas Kuningan as the second speaker of the opposition team. Today, the motion is about the House would ban all the meat producers and consumption. So, as we can see, as we understand that the term of meat is usually always associated with reference to skeletal muscle, fat and other tissues, but can also refer to the other consumption tissues such as offal. Meat can also refer to meat of mammalian species, for example, such pork, beef, lamb, and etc. That is ready for human consumption without exception of fish, other seafood, insects, poultry, or other animals. So after that, after we already know what kind of the meat food is, but before that, I would like to rebuttal about the previous speaker that says our country has a culture that served the meat food, and I really don't agree about this statement, because as we can see that in very many spots, in very many places in Indonesia, there are a lot of the region, there are a lot of the culture that which mean they have their own culture, especially for the food thing. And as we already know that a lot of the food made by Indonesian culture, they are iconic, they are delicious or something. They are made by food like that. So in our country, there are a lot of the culture that using meat itself. For example, in akikah. So akikah thing is based because in our country there are the most people are Muslim. So after that, we already those things which are they served the food. Of course, the process of the akikah itself is they kill the lamb and then just serve the food by the lamb meat itself. And then we can move to the Balinese itself. There are a lot of the ceremony that served food made by animals, for example, like pork, and then several food that made by meat too. And then those things which are they fully using meat as the main food. So how could we reduces and like of those beautiful culture by only ban of the meat consumption? And then after that, and we have to rethink again to the most delicious food in the world. The world claimed that rendang from our country, rendang is the most delicious food in the world. And then rendang, it's just made by food too, which made by meat too, which means this is the one that we have to maintain our beautiful and our iconic culture, especially for this rendang, because of course rendang is the one delicious food in our country, which means like that. And then the second, the first argument is talking about nutrition. So talking about nutrition, meat has several nutrition that probably a plant-based food doesn't have. However, still related to our country, eating meat is one of our culture to eating of 4 sehat 5 sempurna, which means 4 sehat 5 sempurna is the one word that our mom or our parents just teach us to eating healthy or teaching healthy by eating 4 sehat 5 sempurna. What is 4 sehat 5 sempurna? The thing is they are how to make it balance between the plant or vegetables with meat food, which means that 4 sehat 5 sempurna produce the better human resources. Human resources, for example, the characteristic itself, they have smart brain, and then they have tall body, which means they are the characteristic of the the better human resources. And then after that, I was saying that the meat has that probably plant-based food doesn't have. So for example, first ikan or fish, which mean they have the omega-3, for example salmon or etc. And the food is egg, and then the other food is egg, which mean egg, or even with the chicken breast, they have a lot of the protein that served the good of the nutrition that actually we can have to make it balanced like that. So after that, there are a lot of the cases that says there are a lot of the animal torturing when the animal just processed and get into delicious food. So I have to make it such that transparent to make it train our staff, and then we can shoot the video and give transparent to our people that the meat true halal. Thank you very much.